You see the flash before you hear the sound. Orange sparks against the back wall of the concert hall, bright, rhythmic. For a split second, your brain says it's part of the show. Pyrotechnics, stage effects, something the band planned. Then the sound catches up, sharp, loud. A stuttering rhythm that doesn't match the music at all. And people start falling, not tripping, not fainting, falling the way people fall when something invisible punches through them. One moment, dancing, the next moment crumpling to the floor like puppets with cut strings. Then the smell hits you, sharp, chemical, gunpowder. You've never smelled it before, but somehow you know exactly what it is. And now you see the blood spreading across the floor under the flashing lights, red and wet and everywhere. Someone who was dancing next to you 10 seconds ago. You need to run, but your legs won't move. Let me take you back 1 hour to when the only thing you worried about was getting a good spot near the stage. Paris, November 13th, 2015. Friday evening, you came here with your best friend, Antoine. Eagles of Death Metal, your favorite band, finally playing in Paris. You've been planning this for months. The Bataclan is packed. 1,500 people shoulder to shoulder. The bass shakes your chest. The lights flash red and white. Everyone is jumping, singing, screaming lyrics. You lost Antoine an hour ago when you pushed toward the front. Doesn't matter. You'll find him after the show. The lead singer points at the crowd. Everyone roars. This is what being alive feels like. Young, free, immortal. 9:47 p.m. You check your phone. You think about getting another beer. The band starts playing. You close your eyes, and then you hear it. That sharp popping underneath the guitar. Those orange sparks. Your eyes snap open. Someone behind you screams. Not a concert scream, a real scream. The music stops. The stage lights go full bright, and now you see what's happening. 3 men at the back of the hall. Dark clothes, rifles in their hands, long black military. The kind you've only seen in movies. They're pointing them at the crowd. The gunfire starts again. Muzzle flashes, strobe in the darkness. The sound is deafening, a tearing, ripping noise that shreds the air. People are screaming, diving, running. A girl trips in front of you. Someone steps on her back. You jump over her, because stopping means dying. 3 meters to your left, a man jerks backwards. His beer flies from his hand. He hits the floor and doesn't move. Your brain screams, run, move. But your legs are frozen. Then someone slams into your shoulder, spinning you sideways. The spell breaks. You run. The exit sign glows red. 50 meters. You push into the crowd. Chaos of elbows and screams and falling bodies. Someone's elbow cracks into your face. You taste blood. You keep pushing. You look back. One of the gunmen is walking forward, calm, patient. He raises his rifle, flash. Someone falls. He keeps walking. Don't look. Run. A woman grabs your arm. Her face is covered in blood. Please, my friend fell. Please help. You pull free. You keep running. You'll hate yourself for this later. Every night for years, you'll see her face. But right now, there's no room for guilt. Only survival. The exit is jammed, bodies crushing against bodies, people climbing over each other. Someone has fallen in the doorway, others are trampling them to get out. You can't go through. You need another way. The stage. The band ran somewhere when the shooting started. There must be a back exit. You turn against the current. Everyone running away from the stage. You running toward it. You pull yourself onto the stage. Your hands touch something wet and warm on the floor. You don't look down. Behind the curtain, a corridor lit by red emergency lights. Locked doors. Locked, locked. A door flies open. A man in a band t-shirt grabs your arm. Under the stage, now, don't make a sound. He's already crawling through a gap between equipment cases. You follow. The space beneath the stage is cramped and dark. Low ceiling, cables everywhere. 10, maybe 12 people lying flat, pressed together, breathing hard. Through gaps in the floor, you can see the concert hall. You can see everything. Bodies everywhere. Dozens of them, scattered like broken dolls. Some crawling toward exits, leaving dark trails behind them. Some perfectly still. Dark pools spreading beneath them, catching the light. And you see the gunmen, 2 of them, walking through the hall. Methodical, patient. When they find someone moving, they stop. Flash. Then they move on. One turns toward the stage. You press your face into the cold concrete. You don't breathe. Footsteps on the stage above. The boards creak. Dust falls through cracks onto your face. The footsteps stop directly over your head. You count your heartbeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The footsteps move away. You let out a breath. Beside you, someone is crying silently. You find their hand in the darkness. You hold on. Time stops working. Minutes pass, or hours. Your phone is in your pocket, but you're terrified to look. The light could give you away. Someone could call, and the ringtone could kill everyone here. The sounds chain. Less gunfire, more crying. Occasional single shots that make everyone flinch. Through the cracks, you watch things you'll never unsee. A woman crawling toward the exit, dragging one leg. Dark smear across the floor. 5 minutes to cover 10 meters. She makes it. Someone pulls her through. A man lying face down among the bodies, perfectly still. A gunman walks past close enough to touch. The man doesn't breathe. The gunman keeps walking. The man survives. A phone on the floor, lighting up again and again. MAMAN on the display. Nobody answers. Your legs are cramping. You've been lying still so long, your muscles are screaming. The concrete has sucked all warmth from your body. You're shivering and sweating at the same time. The girl whose hand you're holding squeezes tighter. On your other side, someone is whispering a prayer. The same words over and over. You think about your mother. You called her this morning, but barely listened. You think about Antoine, somewhere in that hall. You take out your phone, shield it with your body, brightness all the way down. Maman, je t'aime. Something happened. I'm hiding. I'm alive. Send. Phone off. The girl squeezes your hand. You wait. The explosion shakes the building. Dust rains down. People scream. The girl buries her face in your shoulder. Then silence. The gunfire has stopped. Voices, French, loud. Police nationale. The building is secure. Nobody moves. Someone whispers. Could be a trick. They could be pretending. Police, come out now. You are safe. Someone starts banging on the stage floor. Others join. You bang too. Light floods in as someone tears away panels. Flashlights, blinding. Figures in black tactical gear. For one horrible second, you can't tell if they're saviors or killers. A hand reaches in. You're safe now. Come out. You crawl out on shaking legs. The girl's still holding your hand. They tell you not to look down. You try. But you see things on the floor. Shapes that used to be people. Shoes without owners. Phones still lit up. The night air hits your face. Cold. November in Paris. Clean. Fresh. You take a breath and realize you've been barely breathing for hours. You've never tasted anything so sweet. Outside, chaos. Police cars, ambulances, barriers everywhere. People wrapped in silver emergency blankets sitting on curbs, staring at nothing. Paramedics running, someone screaming a name into the crowd. Are you hurt? You look down. Your shirt is soaked dark. Not my blood. Not mine. They wrap you in a blanket, check your pulse, your phone. 27 missed calls from Mom. You press call. She answers before the first ring. I'm okay. I'm coming home. She's crying. You're crying too. The girl is beside you. What's your name? Marie. You sit on the curb together. Watch the sun rise over Paris, pink and gold, like nothing happened. 90 people die at the Bataclan that night. Antoine survives. You find him at a hospital the next morning, both arms bandaged, staring at a wall. He never talks about what he saw. Marie becomes a friend. You meet for coffee sometimes. You don't discuss that night. You don't have to. You both were there. For months, you don't sleep. Every time you close your eyes, you're back under that stage, counting heartbeats while boots walk overhead. Loud noises make you flinch. Crowds make you panic. You can't listen to music anymore. You think about the woman who grabbed your arm, the one you pulled away from. You never learned if she made it. You never will. And you'll never stop wondering. People ask what it was like. You don't know how to answer. How do you explain watching someone die 3 meters away? How do you explain lying in the dark, seeing boots through a crack? Knowing one wrong breath ends everything. You can't. So you stop trying. But you remember every second, every image, every sound. The concert before the shooting, the first flash you thought was part of the show, the woman with blood on her face, the phone that kept ringing, the prayer in the dark, Marie's hand in yours. Friday the 13th, November 2015, the night you went to a concert and walked into a nightmare. The night you learned what silence sounds like when everyone is afraid to breathe. The night you held a stranger's hand and survived something unsurvivable. You're still here. You woke up this morning, you'll wake up tomorrow. That has to mean something. It has to. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more true stories. See you in the next one.